Okay guys, we're at our new location. So basically where we're at, we're in a place called Green Camp, Ohio. And I've never been here before. I basically just found an old map. And the town was founded in 1838, but I can date it back to like 1812 and before that. So, I mean, it's a real old town. I really didn't know what to expect because it's really small. Honestly, I thought it was going to be bigger because there's a fork. It's like in the middle of the fork of the Little Scioto and the Big Scioto River. So you got the Scioto River over here and the Little Scioto runs over here. So basically the place I found the metal, there's like two areas that I found. The one that has some baseball diamonds, and the place we're at right now, this is basically like school ground. So there used to be a school here like in 1860s, and I think that school burnt down like the early 1900s, and they built another one here in 1920. And the building they just tore down, I think it was just added to that, but it was like huge. About half of this property was just a school building at one time. And I don't know how long ago it's been. I think it's been a while, you know, at least over 10 years since they've tore it down. So it's like this huge area, and I'll kind of show you around, but the town is nothing what I expected because I'd never been here before. So I drove in, and I was way out in the country, and I thought it was just going to come up on this big town, and it's not. It's just really small. I mean, I'm basically on the outskirts of it right now. I'll probably, after I get done metal detecting, I might go through the town, look around a little bit. But as far as I can tell, there's no old houses over here. All the houses look like they're from maybe like the 20s or the 30s. So honestly, when I came here, I thought there was going to be like old houses all the way around this school ground and everything, but there's not. So I'll kind of show you around. And there's actually a bell sitting right here. But I don't think this bell's anything. I mean, it says another Lions project, but I don't think this bell was from that old school. I just think they just put this here. I mean, I'm not positive. I mean, there's a flagpole right behind it, but I think that was sitting there from the school they tore down. But you can see how big this place is, but one half of it was the building. I mean, the building practically ran over. You can see like over here, there's like a drive-in, and this is probably, this side over here might have been where they dropped the kids off the school buses. But the biggest part of this was the school building itself. I mean, it's unbelievable, but I seen photos of it, and it was a huge school. So they tore it down. I'm thinking they tore it down about 10 years ago. But there used to be a school that sat here that was built in the 1860s, and that's why I'm here. I mean, I usually, what I do is I always try to date things back to the 1800s because that gives me more time to find silvers and stuff. Not saying, you know, we might come here and not find nothing, but I feel more comfortable the older it is because I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. And back in here, there's a few of those real big trees. And the other thing too, when you're in a town like this, when you're out in the country like this, a lot of people metal detect out in these little towns. And you know, someone could come in here and just hit this every day and just do the whole thing. But I know we're not going to focus on this side. So we might go down along the road, but as far as this in here, I know there was a building here, so there's no reason to even mess around in here. So basically what we're going to do is we'll start all the way in the back. So I'm pretty sure that creek that's back there, that must be the Little Scioto. I'm not positive unless it's just a little creek, but it's kind of hard to tell when you're actually here. It's easier to see it on the map. I'll look back on the map, but I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive. So we'll basically start all the way back here by the woods and work around, and we'll definitely be going around these big trees. But most of them, I mean, it's not exposed that much. So if you look down at the bottom of these trees are huge, man. These are old trees. But you can see by looking at the bottom, some of this has been filled in. But I like it because it's up and down. There's like low spots, then it goes up, and that's a good sign. Because when you come into a place that's old like this and it's just flat ground, I can guarantee it's been filled in with dirt. And a lot of times with the schools, they have more money, and they put this paper stuff down to keep the weeds from out, and then they pour at least 6 to 7 inches of dirt on it, then the grass. But I'm pretty sure, I think we'll have luck here unless someone's already pounded it. But this is that creek back here. It looks like it's all flooded up, but we've been having rain, man. It's been raining for like a week and a half. And there's another place that I'm gonna check into on the way home. That's more or less why I came out here too, because I'm gonna stop at another town, and I got some better history on that town. And part of it, there's a section there I could probably metal detect, but I'm hoping to get some permission to like a big field. But it'll be an upcoming video, unless it don't happen. If I say something and you don't see a video, it's because I couldn't, you know, get permission or something happened and I just couldn't make it back there. But there's some other stuff there I could probably metal detect. But I'm pretty excited about this place. But the other one's a little bit, it dates back further, and I'm hoping to find like some Spanish reals or something there. But so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start out here in the back, and it's like cold right now, so it's like 30 degrees, but it's supposed to get sunny and warm up. And you know, today's the best day to be out metal detecting, because I guess next week we're supposed to have like some kind of winter storm come in. So this, you know, today's basically the best day to metal detect for the next week or so. So we'll start in the back, then I'll just get back to you guys when I get onto a good signal. And if we don't find anything here, there's across the street, there's ball diamonds, but I can't, I have the map, but I don't see anything over there. The only thing that's good about it is that creek runs through there, so it's still, there still could be something there. So if we don't have any luck here, we'll probably go over there. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto a good signal. Okay guys, I'm on to something here. But basically what I did, I was over where the school's at, and I searched around. The one side of it's all gravel, and like I said, the school was huge. Then I was trying to figure out where their football field is, and I think their football field was over here where the baseball diamonds are. So basically that's what I'm doing now. I found a bunch of quarters, but I haven't dug anything old yet. And even this, I mean, it looks like there's some kind of concession thing there, so more than likely this is probably just regular. If it's not a... It's a coin, but yeah, it's just a regular dime. But if you guys are out and you're at like a ball diamond or something, and you see where the concession stands are, I mean, usually there's just money laying everywhere. And I'm pretty sure that's what this is. But I'm going to try to go in here, because I'm pretty sure, because when I come around, it looks like there's a track over here. Like this whole thing was one big track. So I'm thinking the football field was in here. So I don't know, like a lot of these older schools, what'll happen is they build a new high school somewhere else, but the older school is just where the younger kids go. So maybe, because I think all this stuff back here is at least from the 70s. And maybe they didn't have no need for a football field, so they turned it into ball diamonds. But I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto some good signals. Okay guys, I'm onto another signal. I'm kind of cherry picking. The only reason I'm even digging this is because it's real deep. So it might be trash, because I keep digging pop cans and just regular clad. So I'm going to kind of be real picky on what I'm digging, because I don't want to sit here and dig this whole place up. But there's like tons of money in here and a lot of aluminum. But this was like an iffy signal, but it was real deep. So it's that deep in the ground. I don't know if I can find it. That's a nail. I wouldn't think it was a nail. Huh. Oh, maybe that's why it was so iffy. That's what it was. Well, I'll get back to you guys when it ain't a nail. But the videos will probably be a little better because I did end up getting one of those smart remotes. So I don't have to dick around with my phone all the time. So hopefully the quality of videos will be a lot better. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another good signal. Okay guys, I'm onto another one. This is more or less the kind of signals I'm digging. So there's only three things it could be. Is either some trash, a quarter, or a silver coin. I'm saving like where that ball diamond is for last. I'm kind of going around the outside. There's some old playground equipment over here, and that's what I'm doing right now. Plus the river's right here. I didn't know I was that close to the Scioto River's right in front of me. So we got 11:44 now. I don't know. Looks like the coin was right there. There's a coin. It's just a regular dime. But that's what I've been digging. I've been digging a lot of coins. But that's the way I'm metal detecting too. But that one there was kind of a little deep, so I was hoping it would be something good, but I guess not. Well, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, I'm out here in right field. Yeah, a little hint that when you're at a baseball diamond, if I'm right about it being a football field, I should come across stuff because baseball players don't carry any change. So if you're on a ball diamond, usually you'll find like either bottle caps, shit like that, or you'll find rings. You won't find change. So I start coming across some old change. That means I'm right about this used to be the football field. Because it's coming in at 12:41, but like I said, it could be aluminum. I was gonna save this for last, and I'll probably get back over where the school grounds are, because there's a big section there that I was doing that I just got this thinking that it had to be over here because the way the thing was laid out. Because when you dig in the ground, you can figure out a lot about the place. You know, when I come across that real heavy gravel. Hopefully it ain't gonna be that hard to find now. Is that in this plug? Here it is. Plus the way I'm detecting too, like I said, I've been finding a lot of dimes. That's what it is. It's a dime. It's not old. Well, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, now we're out here in left field now. Well, it's like in the peak of that. We'll just take a little chunk of that off. There's a coin. I think it's a coin. I don't know what it is yet. Be nice if it's something old. It's a fucking game token. I'm almost sure of it. It's weird that it's way down in there. I don't know if it's old. It says Marion Galena. It's got a bunch of stuff on. I don't. I don't know. I can't really say it's a token because it looks like it says game on it. Game and. But the other side is what gets me because it says Marion. Yeah, it says Marion, Ohio. It's got like Ohio in there, unless it's for like some kind of local game. But like I said, look how old it is. I mean, it looked like it was way down in there. But I'll have to check into that. I mean, that's a pretty good find. It might just be an old token. I don't know why it says game on there, but like I said, sometimes it says something else, you know what I mean? So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay, guys, we're back over here in right field. This is kind of a nifty one, but it's deep. I basically do like circles through here, and I'm really not digging a lot, so I'm probably wrong about the football field being over unless they filled it in with dirt, because I figure I'd be coming onto a lot of stuff. And I'm not gonna dig in the ball dime. I mean, they haven't played ball here a lot, but I'm not gonna dig in it. They can just come in here and throw some fresh dirt down or something they can play. Huh. Oh, what's in those? Huh. Oh. Let's check it again. I don't have a clue. I'll probably do one more circle. Maybe I was missing it. So I'll probably do one more half a circle, then I'll probably go back over and go back to what I was doing over there. But like I said, where those big trees were, it's just gravel, like big thick gravel. So that must have been part of the parking lot or something too. It'd be nice if I could find whatever this is. Oh, that stuck to my detector. I don't think that was what it was. Couldn't be. There's a coin. Come on, be an old coin. That's like, I don't know, that's that deep in the ground. That's a damn memorial penny. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably go around here one more, like half a moon, then I'm gonna go back over there and start, because I didn't come this way towards the road. I was pulling quarters out, but I was trying to focus over where those trees were. But like I said, the biggest part of that is just real thick gravel, so that was probably like a parking lot, even up against the trees. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another good signal. Okay guys, I'm back over on the school property now. This one just ain't that deep unless it's a can or something. It's possible it could be a quarter, I guess. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm going across here, then I'm gonna go and hit the spots that I wouldn't hit. You know, the things that I told myself I wouldn't do, you know what I mean? So I'll probably go out front where that bell is. There's some dumpsters over there. I think that's what they're doing. They're taking in some recycling stuff and they're gonna, then they'll make us a park, because they got a bunch of trash cans over there and it's like everybody's been by here dumping stuff in there. Huh. Oh, there's something in there. The fucker's banging away. Come on, give me a silver, even if it's just the 60s. Another quarter. I think the oldest coin I've found, unless that token thing is a token, is I found like a 66 nickel, and that's it. The rest of it's just been newer stuff, or from the 80s. Oh, this one's from 87. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, we're on a call today. Must be noon or something. I figure it was later than that. Maybe it is only around noon. I didn't even realize that was even a church over there. Actually, I'm sitting in front of a church. Hopefully it'll quit ringing. But I'd say that where that bell's come from is probably the oldest thing in town, though. I didn't even realize there was a church there. It looks like a house. But we really didn't do that good. We just dug a lot of money is all we did. So we got like about that many quarters. We dug all these dimes. Dug a couple nickels, and that token that I found, it's someplace in Marion, Ohio, and it's called Game Land. So it's a token for a video game place. And I dug this ring. I dug a ring. I thought it was silver, but I'm pretty sure it's just junk. I'm pretty sure it's just a junk ring, because I can almost bend it if I squeeze hard enough. But I did find this ring. I thought it was silver when I found it, but it's not. And I'd say the coolest thing we found a 1976 bicentennial quarter, if you guys never seen one. But like I said, I was all over it. I mean, I went across the street to the ball diamonds. I was hoping I was right about the football field, but unless it was filled in with dirt, or I mean, I really can't say, because I didn't dig anything that was old. I didn't dig any wheat pennies or anything. But like I said, when you're in a small town like this, someone could have a metal detector and they could go there every day and metal detect it. And that's the only thing I could think of. And I drove around the town and there really ain't nothing here. I mean, actually, I didn't realize that was a church, and I sure didn't know it was only noon. But I don't know if they're ringing that bell for something else or what, but that obviously is probably the oldest. But I drove right by it and didn't even notice it was a church. Because where I'm staying, I'll kind of show you around where I'm staying. This is a church. So there's an old church right here. I mean, it's been redone, but obviously it's old. And I thought maybe the oldest part was this over here says Township Hall, and it's actually the fire department too, but I think it's all closed. I'm almost sure, I don't even think there is a fire department. Yeah, I mean, I don't see. I mean, there ain't nothing on over there. It's dark as shit. But like I said, this town, maybe they're just dissolving. I noticed there's a lot of those you know, where people didn't pay their mortgage, and there were stickers, like those yellow stickers on a lot of these houses while I was driving back in here. But like I said, this is the first time I've ever been here, and this was not what I thought I was coming to. I mean, I thought I was going to come in here and be like a lot of old houses and stuff like, because I can date it back. I mean, this little town's been here since, I think, before 1812. But you got to think, you got the Scioto River on one side and Little Scioto on the other side, and the river's like right there. So it's like, you know, there's a fork and this town's sitting right in. So this had to be like a hopping area back in the 1800s, because that's how they moved everything around, is on the water. But like I said, I drove around, there's nothing here, because I didn't want to give up, because I still, you know, when I go out, I'm happy if I find a silver, and I didn't find any silver. And I'll do anything, you know, hell, I'll get out and do along the strip or whatever just to find a silver coin. But there's nothing here. I drove around, I couldn't find anywhere. I mean, even if there wasn't even nowhere I could just get out and metal detect, because at this point I would just get out and do it. I mean, I seen this church over, but I can tell it's all filled dirt. I mean, there's nothing old. It's like there's nothing old in the town. So maybe they had a bad, I know there was a flood in 1913 that would have destroyed this town. This town would have been underwater. But there also was one in the 1950s, like 54 or 55, and it would have put this town underwater too. So maybe that's what it is. Most of the houses that here are maybe like after the 50s. I mean, because I thought those houses over there were like 20s and 30s, but they're not. But that church down there, it don't even look like a church. There's people coming out of it. It don't even look like a church. But on this side of it, I can see, like, the one part of it looks like there used to be a bell or something up there. So maybe it's an old building. But I'll probably stop at that other place like I was telling you about. That's why I come out this way. I'm going to stop at another place. I'm not going to do any metal detector. I'm kind of like research and, you know, maybe try to get another place to come back out here and metal detect. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, guys, while I was doing that wrap up, actually the pastor of the church, his wife, came by, and I guess the reason that bell was ringing because it's a funeral. So it's at the end of the funeral. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Well, I was thinking it was like noon or something. But I'm going to kind of show you this church a little bit. And she told me the church was built in 1854, and it's the only place in town that don't flood. She said everywhere else floods. All of these houses flood and everything. So this is the church, guys. So that church was built in 1854. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.